Hey my friends, Alecia Stringer here, always empowering success dreams to help you guys out. Alright, so many people are new to Periscope. They want to know first setting up plan, because they're so new they're nervous about what to do, and I wanted to give you some tips. Thanks Terrence for joining, and thanks Coach Corey for joining. I wanted to share with you, thanks for giving hearts, so share some hearts and share it with your broadcast, because people want to know these giving starting tips to make sure they're set up straight for the long run. So when you're first getting started inside of Periscope, you want to make sure you have to hook it up with Twitter. And when you hook it up with Twitter, also make sure you download a few apps to help you maintain the Periscopes, all right? The first one is Dropbox. If you don't have Dropbox already downloaded, make sure you have that downloaded, because there's a couple places to save all these videos that are going to be, and we don't want to overload your phone with all these videos, because they're only going to be stored on Periscope for 24 hours, and maybe you might want to access them again in the future, right? So make sure you download the Dropbox and have all your videos that are streaming and that you're making on Periscope go into your Dropbox. And when you have that Dropbox set up, there's a little app inside called Carousel, and that carousel will keep all of that updated and know when your Dropbox is getting too full, and kind of keep it organized and everything for you. There's nothing else you have to do with that, and whenever you go on the computer to log into your Dropbox account, it's all there for you. You can do whatever you want to it. You can delete it if you want, share it out on YouTube, put it on Facebook or whatever. And there's different apps and stuff that will let you do that, like Catch.me and stuff that's broadcasted and embedded in other places. So make sure you have just those few apps set up, and then you'll be ready to go on lots of different ways. Another thing is just to follow some people that are going to help and support you in your Periscope. So like those 4 people there giving me some love hearts, thank you so much. And when you want to join a few people, is to hashtag I've got a team, thanks for the love hearts, is to hashtag my 8-figure mastermind team. We've got some really cool Periscope things that we're, hey Brian for joining, for tapping and supporting each other. And if you're a lady, you can join the Perry Girls. Of course, all my subscribers are men, so I want to help you guys out. And I know there's a Perry Guys or something like that. You can Google that. I think there's Perry Guys that are joining the same kind of support and making sure. But it's so much better in a team. I love helping support the team. It's not, segregated, I guess you would say. And make sure we're all working together to help support each other in our different scopes that we're doing. And the first thing you can do is just to really dive down into Periscope and get yourself on a challenge. I think every new thing I've done, I said, okay, what is my purpose, why I'm doing this, and set yourself up for a challenge. Anybody doing challenges? I challenge you just to get your first 50. So I went ahead and did 100 in like 72 hours, and that was like crazy. I really didn't finish, but I was determined just to get 100 broadcasts and go through that process and know how this all works, how to make sure I'm having hashtags, I'm typing the right things, I'm not doing it too fast, I'm not talking too fast, right? And how that works on there. So those are all helpful. Make sure you're looking at the eye where you're looking at, and just the whole process to get your own self on a challenge, to make sure you are broadcasting it right and understand the process of it. I think I did that when there's first new video apps on phones. I first started that, said I'm going to do videos on the phone and figure that out. And that was the first thing. I was like, I want to do a challenge. And for a whole month, I did like one a day. I did like 15 seconds. I think I read a quote. I was so nervous. I said, oh, okay, I'm just going to do an app and I want to read a quote. And everybody loved those quotes, so they would share that or whatever. So that was one thing. If you don't feel comfortable in doing a Periscope or something, find something that you can read of value or something. I said, I like this quote. I want to share it with you. And that's what I did for everything. So there's tons of ideas for topics, and support things that you can do, and just share life and your purpose and so forth on that you're doing that inside there. So I hope they enjoy those getting started tips on Periscope. If you just joined Sneeze Travel, make sure you watch the replay of some of my tips, because I just gave some really great app resources and things that you can do using Periscope when you're first starting out. So do a challenge, set up with Twitter, set up your Dropbox and with Carousel. Follow some leaders that are going to help support you, the Paragirls, Paraguys, your team, and do at least one daily. It's going to be going away in 24 hours, so make sure you're staying consistent and doing that. And do a challenge. Do as many as you can really fast so you can get the process down. Do 50 in 48 hours. Do 172 hours. Do a challenge that that pushes you to the limit that you can do. I want to see you guys do a challenge out there. I want to see you do your broadcast, and I want to follow your broadcast as well on Periscope. So I'm out there. I'm almost finishing my challenge tonight. This is my 45th one, and I'm getting to 50, so I've only got a few left, and then I'm taking a breather, and I'm going to look for years, all right? So thank you for joining. Thanks for all the love hearts and sharing, and I will see you guys on the next go as I'm finishing up my challenge. See you guys out there. Bye, guys.